Hello everybody, this is Diane. Well, I hadn't been up to my craft stores since before Christmas, and here it is getting on toward the end of February, and I had a gift card to use for Hobby Lobby, and I spent the gift card and more. We went to Hobby Lobby, my daughter and I went up there today. We went to Hobby Lobby and Joanns, and we had a nice, delicious lunch at Texas Roadhouse, and we did other shopping too. We had a wonderful day, and now I am going to show you what I got. I don't normally do thrift store hauls, but I got some great items on clearance. I believe they were 75% off many of the items, and also just their regular half price sales that they do. I got trims, they were half price, and I got some good deals at Joanns too, so I thought I'd show them to you. So the basic stuff, I got some of my red tape and my extra strength large craft bond Elmer's glue stick and some vintage photo. This was 40% off. These were not on sale, but I needed them. So let's look at what I got. As far as this was one of the remnants at Hobby Lobby, and it's a very pale blue tulle, and I can make ruffles and stuff with that. And then I got this chiffon in the remnant section too. It's pretty blue chiffon, and I'm going to try to make ruffles with that. I got this in the clearance section at Walmart, or Hobby Lobby, and it is an organza ruffle. Isn't that pretty? There are 24 yards here, so I will be putting some of this in my shop. I just think it'll be really pretty in journals. And then as far as the spools that were all 50% off, I got my normal ones. So these are the ones I get when they're 50% off, and I really stocked up this time because I hadn't bought any in a long time. I try to use my vintage ones, but sometimes I just dive in and use these because these are the best for what I'm looking for. So those are what I typically put on the edges of my journals or on pockets, my typical laces. But they had some new things too. I thought this would be really fun in a boho journal, or maybe just some bright, fun journals. Isn't that cool? I can cut off just a section if I just want that particular color, or I can just put the whole, like a whole length of it on something. And this is 2 yards, and it was $3 at half price. It's normally $6. And I'm thinking of my spring and summer journals now that Valentine's is over. So I will be doing mermaid journals or seashore, seashell kind of journals in the summer, and I'll also be doing some spring flower and strawberry journals soon. That'll come before the seashore ones. But I got this wide trim. It says glitter faux leather trim. It's 4 1/4 inches wide and 2 inches or 2 yards, and this cost me $3.50. So it just looks like beautiful mermaid scales. So I could make a pocket out of that. I'm sure I'll think of other things to do with it. And then I was excited to see some velvet on spools. This is wire. It's got wires in it, but I can pull the wires out. And there were lots of different colors. And they were $2.50, and it's 3 yards. So I chose this rose color. It's kind of like a crushed velvet looking. It says Luxe Velvet Ribbon, 88% polyester, 10% nylon, 2% iron. I wonder if that's the wire. But this one is kind of a blue-gray. They don't have the names of the colors on them. Oh, maybe that's the color. Yeah, Spa. This is Spa, and this is Mauve. And then they had these spools of velvet, it says. Velvet trim with fray edge. So the edges are frayed, so it's not It's elegant because it's velvet, but it's not as elegant because it's frayed, and it is stitched along the edges so it doesn't continue to fray. This one is called Blush, and these were $2 a spool at and 3 yards, so that's not bad. So there's the blush color. I hope you can see okay. It is after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We just got home, so the sun isn't very bright today, right now. Paloma, it's kind of a gray. And this is a blue, and it says Arona. This one says Marsala, and it's beautiful, rich rose color or mauve color, but deeper than the other one. And that's all I got as far as the frayed velvet. And then I had this one, which is a toile, printed twill tape rose, but it's, let's see if I can open that up. So the velvets and the really brightly colored trim in this one, and the mermaid. Maybe some of them were there before, but this was the first time I really noticed them. So I love this. And that's all I got for trims, and that's plenty, right? That's a lot of trims. So the clearance items have the orange stickers on them. I would not have purchased these items if they weren't on clearance, but they were a really good price, and the reason I would not have purchased them, even though I really like them, is because I wouldn't use them that often. I think I can come in closer now. Because they're for mermaid and sea and seashore and that type of thing. And I don't make those journals all the time. But I'll be making some soon. So this little seahorse was $1.37. This mermaid in silhouette was $1.74. And a sand dollar was $1.62. And this dolphin, I want to get the sticker off if I can so you can see. It's a dolphin that's made up of dolphins. Sorry, should have had this off. They had a sticker on the side. Why'd they have to put one on the top? Okay, now you can see it. There's all these little dolphins that make up this dolphin, and I think that's really cool. And I got this on clearance, a poinsettia die, so I'll put that with my Christmas stamps and stuff. And this is also a Christmas die that's on clearance, a Spellbinders ornaments. And the sample here, they cut it out of glitter cardstock, but I have all those bright, the jewel tone metallic cardstocks, and I thought that would be pretty to cut these out of that. Then they had all of their Sizzix dies and things like that 40% off, and I kind of went a little crazy. I did have a $50 gift card, and of course I went way over that with all this stuff, but I know that I heard Tim say on one of his live videos that the impresslets were discontinued. So when they were gone, they would be gone. So there were 3, and I have some impresslets, and I really, really love them. So I got this one because it has a heart. I don't really care about the shamrock, but I wanted the heart. And then the wings, I could use that for all kinds of things. And if you don't know what an impresslet is, I will show you. It's a die and a cutter in one. So you put your paper in there, and it will impress this image onto the front and back while this cuts it. And it's a deep 3D cut. So they are beautiful when they're done. And then I got this set of leaves. And these aren't impresslets, but you know, they were 40% off. So I got this Texture Fade embossing folder. Looks like a cathedral window. And these lace borders. And this is a 3D embossing folder. And speaking of cathedral windows, there's this one. And this is a Biggs die. And I could have a lot of fun with that, putting some stained glass behind it, or using it in a medieval, stained glass meaning tissue paper with alcohol ink or something like that, or using it in a medieval journal. That's what I got at Hobby Lobby. And then at Joann's, this was on clearance, and I can't remember how much it was, but it's distress. No, it wasn't on clearance. Yeah, it was in the Tim Holtz section, but there were some Tim Holtz items that were on clearance. So I'll show those to you. So there were some distressed crayons, and I've never used them. So they're water reactive pigment crayons. This probably would not have been my first choice of color sets, but this is what was on clearance, so I figured I would try them. Does it move? I thought maybe this would twist up. Oh yeah, it does. So there's the pigment. I'll play around with them. And the other items that were on clearance were some stencil and stamp sets. So this one has these circles, which are really cool for mixed media effect, and the numbers, and then these stamps. This is called mixed media, this set. I should show it to you there, I guess. And this one has this stencil and a butterfly. Creativity is seeing what everyone else has seen and thinking what no one else has thought. Because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. And then there's some numbers, and they're all connected. And it's all perspective and just alphabet and number sampler. And this one is called mixed media. Oh, they're not called that. That's what they are. They're mixed media stamps and stencils. Must be they don't have a name. So this one has this really cool stencil. I love that. And these like doodled stamps. So they're fun. And I got another mermaid stamp because she was 40% off. I went to Joann's first, so I got these before I got the Hobby Lobby stuff. Then in their section, their value section, like it used to be like $1. Now they're $2.50. But these bags were in that section for half price. So these are little glassine bags, and there's 5 in a bag. So I got them for $1.25 for 5 bags. So there's that really pretty floral, this red design, some lemons, a pretty blue, another floral, and this yellow and gold floral. And then this was in the same section, so this was $1.25 also. And they're just flowers, paper clips. And I think this is the last, is some fabric. I got this in the remnant bin, and this was $1.08 because it's marked $2.16, but they give you half off at the register for remnants. And it's beautiful summer flowers. Bright, bright colors, or spring, because there's tulips there. I love it. And I got 2 strawberry fabrics, and I think they were 40% off. So that's what I got. And I had a lot of fun. We also went to Bath and Body Works, and I bought some beautiful, lovely scented candles, and we went to Home Goods. My daughter loves Home Goods. And I guess that's about it. So thanks for watching. I hope that you saw something here that you liked. What did you like the most? If you really like those impresslets, if you see them in the store, they won't be there for long. I mean, once they're gone, they're not going to be replenished. Because I heard Tim Holtz himself say on his live that they were not coming back. And right now, well, today's Saturday, so today's probably the last day of the sale, and you won't even see this till next week. But they were 40% off at Hobby Lobby. And I was surprised there were as many there as there were when I was there. So I guess I'll stop rambling now and let you go. And I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.